You know what I say to people that are out of work all the time? I say, you get up every day, early in the morning, and you work the same way you would work at a job. And your job is to find your next job. There's nobody that I know that can't find a job, at least temporarily, to get him over the hump.
Okay, so as another question, you say something about like AI or like how AI is like affecting the workforce and how people use AI to do their jobs or something like that?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, actually, my like old internship, my boss, especially with like emails and stuff, you can notice it where, he gets like thousands of emails a day. So obviously you just can't spend all day getting to that stuff. So he will always you can kind of tell where there's emails he genuinely responded to and just kind of like automated like AI emails that just kind of summarize what was like going on in that email and like gave a very generic response back. What's even, I'll say tragic is you can kind of tell from the emails that are sent to him sometimes that they're also written by AI. So it's this kind of self-fulfilling cycle of AI asks for information from the person gives that info back through AI, and it's just a never-ending discussion like that. So.
Oh yeah. So it's just like two robots talking to each other at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like they can't really like do anything, just as robots, I guess.
Yeah, nothing happens after. It could be like, hey, I need you to like make this thing, and then.
Might as well not have done anything at all in a certain sense. I guess to like bring things back though. Like, why would you want this job though? That's.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I've been applying for almost like 2 years now to this, to these positions, and I don't know. I feel like I applied to every job that has a CS degree requirement under the sun, basically. So really, I'm just trying to do literally anything just to get some kind of job in this market.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I mean, do you think that you should say that during the job interview though? I don't.
Oh, right.
They probably wouldn't want to give you a job just because you say. I don't know if that comes across the best way or like.
Yeah, I was just kind of. I don't know. I was just kind of going off what I think. So.
Well, are we still doing like the mock interview or like?
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta go boil some eggs anyway, so we can come back to this maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Sorry.
Hey son, how's it going?
Okay. Dad, how are you doing?
Living the dream, living the dream.
Was there something you wanted to call me about, or?
Yeah, just wanted to catch up, it's been a while,
Yeah, I know. I've just been busy.
Oh, busy? What do you mean busy?
Searching for jobs. It just takes a lot of time,
Oh, come on, don't make excuses.
No, I'm serious.
Oh, what the hell do you mean? You just write up a resume, send it to anyone that'll take it. What's so time consuming about that?
Look, you've never applied for a job like this. You can't just get accepted based on a resume or a cover letter. There's multiple rounds of tests and interviews you have to do. I basically have to do a full-fledged exam just to, for each one of these jobs, and they're like 5 hours. And even before that, I'm not even guaranteed that a human will be looking at my resume. So, and plus there's dozens of candidates, sometimes hundreds, and I know that you think going into software design is, one of those best career choices where, it's super profitable and it's super secure, but it's just not like how it was when you were doing these web dev gigs back in the 90s. It's super volatile, and, there's no guarantee I'll get a job, and honestly, it's just exhausting competing with, all these candidates across the world.
Yeah, well, coming from me, I just don't think you're going about this in a healthy way. You got to picture yourself at the top. All right, if you don't think about it positively, it'll never happen. And sure, maybe you can't find a job at Google or the Amazon, but there's got to be a ton of startups looking for guys fresh out of college, just like you.
That's just not the case at all, Dad. Look, I'm telling you, you don't know what it's like applying for these jobs. It's not even like what it was in 2018, and it's not even like applying for jobs in 2023. Like, I don't know. Have you even heard of a ghost job?
See, I just don't think you got the right mindset. Is all. Economics is all about supply and demand. If there's no demand for what you have, then you got to change your supply. You have to make your own job.
Let's just not talk about this anymore. I feel like you're just not trying to understand what this is actually like.
You're putting the blame in the wrong place. If you can't find a job, what does that say? Is it something about the market, or is it something about you? I mean, we're not living in the great.
Fight! Billy Lunger! Avalanche! Billy Lunger!
Damn, you've gotten really good at this.
Yeah, I'm practicing for a tournament next Tuesday. I just need to polish my ledge guard game. Need to get better at it.
You make money from going to those tournaments, right? Like, how much money have you made?
About $2,000.
$2,000? Yo, that's like a month of rent for the both of us. Like, why don't you just do that?
Yeah, but this is more like over the past few years I've made that, not all at once.
Okay, yeah, but you could do streaming and shit,
You ever heard of Ninja? That guy makes so much money from doing this.
I wouldn't like doing that. It just doesn't pay well, plus I'd want stuff like health insurance, so...
Yeah. If you want health insurance and shit, you should probably apply for different jobs. You should get a job like me.
What are you doing for work?
Oh, I'm a longshoreman?
Longshoreman? The hell is that? Since when?
Oh, since last week. They pay you $500 a day. It's pretty crazy, but it's hard work.
Right, but what's the work like? What are you doing?
Oh, it's manual labor. Water, ocean, the shore. Just helping out,
you should try going out to a coffee shop or something.
I don't know, I just think it's really good to get out of your head,
Easy. Hey, Dad. Glad you called.
So, thanks for picking up.
Yeah. Actually, I was going to tell you. I got a job.
Oh, Good.
Yeah, no, it pays pretty well. Funny enough, it's in AI. I'm working with AI.
AI.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. Good for you.
Was there a reason you were calling?
Yeah, so I don't know if you've caught up on the news, but your mother and I had to evacuate due to the fires. I guess they were getting pretty close to the house, so it's a pretty real possibility that your child's at home there.
Yeah.
Isn't that awful?
Yeah, no, that'd be pretty sad.
Yeah. Well, just thought you should know.
Are you just not impressed with my job?
Of course I am.
I don't know, you sounded so unsurprised.
Because I wasn't surprised. I always had faith in you.